Let's talk about the absolute nightmare that is wiring up a traditional sound system. I mean, if you've ever had to look behind a commercial AV rack, you know the drill.
Oh, yeah, just massive, heavy bundles of copper wire snaking everywhere.
Right, practically multiplying when you aren't looking. So today, our mission for this deep dive is to unpack a spec sheet for something designed to make all that copper just, disappear.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. We're looking at the Gain Audio AT-GAIN-NET Networked Audio Interface. It's currently listed at $350 from HDTVSupply. And think of this little card as a translator, basically dragging traditional analog amplifiers kicking and screaming into the modern IT age.
It really is. And what we're looking at specifically is a field installable card made for two exact power amplifiers,
Okay.
the AT-GAIN-120 and the M240. So
Yep.
instead of tossing out your heavy duty amps to upgrade a whole building in digital, you slot this card right into the existing hardware.
Right, so we're putting a network card directly into an amplifier.
Yeah.
But the spec sheet throws around some pretty heavy acronyms here.
Oh, for sure.
It says it functions as an AES67 and Dante dual-channel audio bridge, pulling from a DSP or an OmniStream AV encoder.
Right.
For those of us who don't dream in AV terminology, what are we actually doing?
Fair question.
Mm.
So what's fascinating here is how it breaks down. A DSP is just a digital signal processor. It's essentially the computer brain that tunes and manages your audio sources.
Okay, makes sense.
Now, AES67 and Dante, those are just industry standard protocols for audio over IP. Basically, they provide the rules that let you take pure uncompressed audio, chop it up into digital data packets, and send it over standard Ethernet networking cables.
Wait, really? So we're just using the exact same standard computer networking cables that connect, like, your office printer?
Exactly. Instead of specialized heavy audio wire,
Mm.
the AT-GAIN-NET acts as the receiver. It grabs two channels of that audio data directly off your regular network.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it reassembles the data back into sound and feeds it right into the amplifier.
Okay, let's unpack this, though, because if it's dealing with complex network protocols, I mean, is it a total nightmare to install?
You'd think so, but the physical installation is actually billed as simple plug-and-play field installation.
Yes, plug and play.
Yep, you literally slot the card in, plug in an Ethernet cable, and the amplifier physically joins the network. Oh, and they actually offer free USA shipping for it, too.
Nice.
But, and this is key, while the physical card is plug-and-play, the actual audio over IP routing configuration requires specific software.
Ah, right. Called Dante controller.
Exactly.
So the hardware installation is like, well, it's like easily snapping a new off-ramp onto a highway. That's the plug and play part.
Yeah, I like that analogy.
But the Dante controller software acts as the traffic cop, telling all those digital audio cars exactly where to go so they don't crash.
That is a perfect way to visualize it. Because if we connect this to the bigger picture, this simple card eliminates those massive cable bundles by routing your audio entirely as digital network packets.
Wow. So to wrap this up for you listening, the AT-GAIN-NET isn't just some optional accessory. It's really a vital bridge transforming standard power amplifiers into smart network addressable nodes.
It bridges the physical muscle of analog amps with the precision of a digital network.
Which is amazing, but, it does leave you with one final, slightly unnerving thought to mull over.
Uh-oh.
If a simple plug-and-play interface can seamlessly integrate powerful hardware amplifiers into a broader digital IP network,
Right.
how might this convergence change the way we need to think about the digital security of our physical spaces? I mean, if your entire PA system is sitting on the same network as everything else, who else could theoretically gain access and start routing audio to your speakers?
That is a very good question.
Something to think about the next time you look at a perfectly clean, copper-free equipment rack.